Vibes and Five, Ghana's first social media celeb talk show. The name Arnold, men's Elavanyo. You can always call me, bro. You see me? Big shouts going out to Adidas Akins, man. He's always making it possible. Big shouts going out to you, Brown, Papi, and yes, Pretty Precious. We're back here to give you just what you need, just what you get from us. This channel, I keep telling you, is one in a million. You definitely you watch stuff elsewhere, but this is where you get the real stuff. Like what we say here is what really is the real stuff. Take it or leave it. People speak their minds here, and people feel free to speak their minds. You feel at home, and you just flow. We keep it going like that. If you enjoy what you see on the channel, you know what to do. Hit the like button, leave a comment, share the link, talk to someone about it, and subscribe if you haven't done that already. My guest goes by the name Agyenkwa. It means the savior. Agyenkwa means the savior. He's going to speak Twi. Pardon me, but I'll try to explain or interpret what he will say for you to also get it. Because I know we have a lot of viewers outside Ghana, and you know and you love what we do here. So I'll do that for you to help you get along. Agyenkwa, Akwaba. Agyenkwa wants us to talk about hardship. People are born and they never make it till they die. Not that they are lazy. They work, and they never make it till they die. Sometimes some of these jobs that they do and they never make it, others do it and they make it. Yawo obi, waye ejuma diewu wenya hwe. Obi nso ayewo no se ejuma kro ya, obi nso aye de ayeye. Agyenkwa. How does that happen? How is it possible that fitting job? Somebody will do fitting job and still be broke till they die. This same fitting job, somebody else does it and the person becomes a millionaire.
Yeah.
Somebody sells charcoal. You sell charcoal till you die, broke. Another person sells charcoal and the person makes it. Okay. Agyenkwa, is this something that we have done to ourselves that's causing us to be broke?
Okay, open way they made us mechia ehwefo say mechia obia wo ohwe na also for was it yeah between the papa ba besoma for so akatwi no okay make say alhamdulillah rabbil alamin okay open so say ewiaso no huhum ene nipa ene ye wo ho ene huhum so omundo so che nipa.
Spirits are more than human beings on earth.
Yes, omundo so che nipa.
Really?
Yes.
Spirits are more than the physical human beings.
Because of ewiase no. The omo mframa mo. Omo che ye nipa ye cha asase so ansa na domo nsuo mu kura. Omo nka ho kura, omo nyam bae, omo so kan wa nti omo ndo so che nipa. Nti nipa wo ho a unama na wahwe ohunyi. Wa busa asam say bon se obi yawo no wabresa wono bibia obayi na enkoye emma no. Yes ma chance no kure ene wanting yankopo ambo nipa embe asase so embe bre yankopo ambo nipa sa everyone kasa no wa ebrabo na wo bobo no ene betuma atwe sa hawo eda brawo adente mi kan sa because ubonso obi wo ho wo sorry e no ada efe ni ebuo respect on won bi ene bi aso bon se we nipa a wonam ebia wonya nipa onim no enti okasa mo no enti ebia mfumso bia ba oni ne ntem want me ahwe okasa yi a obotuma asewo
obesewo.
Yes.
If you don't know how to speak with people, or if you are not polite in dealing with people, what you should know is that not everybody walking around is actually a human being. There are spirits walking amongst us who appear as human beings. The very moment you offend them, they can hit hard at you and you'll be broke till you die. That's what Agyenkwa is saying. So we should be very mindful of our utterances.
Okay, adeba kwa ekoso problem no. Asa de eto so mi no so.
Okay, so the second thing that causes this problem.
Say tema ya wo foforo no.
Right.
Bon say amanfo ba je ewo oh asimesi ne wa wo den enye obi an nipa.
Sasem we enye wonkwa no waka nipa be 3 aba be kan oso esi so. Is it serious like that?
Wo foforo a obia baba say obachia wo. Nti oho no no akola no etumi hye ne hyebre ema no.
Yetumi sesa ne hyebre
ema no because of utumi say we ebia echina obayo obenempon obey nipa de wo hono no wompe ebia ne ba no wonduru sa oba no ne ranka oba no ebaduru no ha no nti obotuma se sa shebere na ama no
nti we say ne yenye den ye wo a yemfa ne nsie
yemfa ne nsie
nti yenye den
enye obia na ese omboso wo oba
se wonim dia adwenboni kura no
okay before oba alawo se nipa embochia obehwe akwala no ese oma te se 1 year ekonu na time no akwa no ne ho agina ne ho so kakra but time na ya wo no fresh no ohono mo de entama obi emfa ne nikura enhu no.
Okay, so this is what I'm asking Agyenkwa. He says that another way people get broke till they die is when they are allowed to be seen by multitudes of eyes when they were born. So if you have a fresh born baby and you allow a lot of people to come and see the baby, not everybody wants to see that child prosper. And he's not the only person who has said this on this platform. So then I ask, should we hide the child? He says, no, don't hide the child. Okay, so if we won't hide the child and we will still allow people to come and see it, then why is that so? He says, allow just a few people to see the child. Now, how do you tell the bad person amongst the few that will see the child? Then Agyenkwa says, after 1 year, you can let people see the child, which will mean that we'll hide the child till after 1 year before we can allow a lot of people to set eyes on that child so that his destiny will not be swapped.
Okay. Everyone on the match say, and ade a yesa koso ade mensa e koso bon so obi o wi asa a wo bre ayankopa amba wo se bra na ba bre ubon se ye sisi a mema ya ba no ubon se ene ye wo beach e kire ye wo club ubon se nsu na omo kodware wo no ohuma omo nsu wo no no enye honhom ketua woni wo ho wo aba e wo se nsu na so obi musa ye ade a emfacha e wo nsu no mu woni wo tini baby wo nsu mu wo afro fie aba wo de fi esa ba go nti ohono no honhom no otumi bo ewurom wa brabo enko ye ja
brabo enko ye da
yes because of wo de fi ada bogu no hu
wo de fi aba nsuo ni mu
yes nti ono so obaba awurom ade a eka tese ewiase obeyie nti se wanye nipa wonyini a wo eni otum se no we sei na ha na obabre obachini sa wo se ade a miye no wo se wo ne obi na start business ono wo kwenim wo kwe echi ebia kwa ska wo share business no kura eche ne de no
nso unkoso Agyenkwa is also saying that the first thing that could make you go broke till you die is your own bad utterances. The second thing is when your destiny is swapped as an infant. Third one is the places you go. Young men, young women going to the beach to swim, going to the club. Now, these places have spirits that run them. If you are unfortunate and you go and do bad stuff in the sea could get angry and these spirits could enter you and destroy you. If you go to the club and you do the ungodly in the club, spirits could get mad and possess you and destroy your future. I see. Na yanka nsuo asemi ti say usi niama timi koso nsuo ma nsuo ne mpe.
Yes.
Senka sa na eti a say by now de nka o say nsuo etimi ku ya hemfo eni ekuro bi a omoye galamsey nka o say by now nsuo timi ku obia because galamsey mi nje de say nsuo ne pe ana
because some say galamsey no ade a omutu no say awudi I find say
gold
say ono so ankasa no huhum njoma.
Okay.
Yes. Ene galamsey for no so omo ko ekotu a omo amamre a omoye omoye ansa na huhum ama omo kwa akotu
nti huhum ne timi ma omo kwan se ya amamre ma me na me ma hu kwan na beye mi fi
bibia no a obusa a ohu what I say bibia no a obusa ohu nti yetumi busa huhum do omo hwe sa asase no okay ye pese ye batu ade e wo mo nche de na e ba ya ma ye batuma atu ade no obi an obatuma akire
ombekire omo kire na mo ya
omo se etumi kwa asase no so ni atwe na nche kasi ade ama omo na ntwe na mo no ni atwe na nkete ni ade ayi sadaka ade ama nkwala eni interforma me eni de yemfa ma wo a wo ya nkwala nkete ni ade ama omo to omo ba kwa na ye ejuma
na mo ye mo ejuma no
yes
that's how come
the most galamsey for no bon say obi wo wa galamsey ni sa up to now one capre because of idea is when you honhom no one when ye But there were a man on most on what didn't pass. I was
such money.
Be a no obey Obusa, Undunkuni. Yes, Obusa, Ubadunkuni. This is one busa.
Whatever you do, whatever major step you take, you need to inquire and do the right, perform the right ritual before you proceed. I asked him, he spoke about you getting into water, young men swimming in the water and doing ungodly stuff in the water, and then you get possessed by bad spirits who destroy your future. Then I asked, if that is the case, then we should have entire villages being run down by these demons or these spirits, and chiefs who are giving our water bodies to galamseyers. And he's saying, no, these people, before they get into the river to do their galamsey activities, they inquire from the river what they want to be done, what rituals they want to be performed before they allow them to work in the river for galamsey. And I asked, how should or why should the river or the gods in the river allow you to come and destroy the river when they are there? That's where they live. And he says, no, whatever you ask, they will do. So these people ask and they are allowed to perform. Those who are not able to perform the rituals will become galamseyers from their infant time till they grow old, and they will still not make money out of it.
Okay. So ade a yesama nipa wa brabo enko yie ene yesisie woni nipa entem yamfo ne se ene woni oba ewo ho woni oba ne tema kapra ni wono woni oba ne na sha asesa abresa yankopa aya adom ene waye yie a oba na tama woni kapra no woni wono ene na yese umpepe ni nso ma no ebra wabre ni na ono so won se mfaso a waye ni na wa jano akofo oba foforo to da oba no asem bia that time no wo ebufu mu because wa ha na koma bi bia obaka ade wechi no say ade bona obaka bedua wechi. Yes,
another thing that keeps people broke or throw them into hardship is cheating. If you are with people, you don't cheat them. You find a man who has been with a woman or a woman who has been with a man all their lives, suffered together, toiled together, and the very moment one of them becomes successful, this successful person dumps the other one and goes in for another person. Whatever this aggrieved person will say will come after you. So stop cheating. It is one way you could go broke and face hardship till you die.
Me that's and ade de so ama nipa uye dem kura undi nkuni e wa wiase no na yesa nipa unka no kure se nipa se ya ade we e mami se umu se untumi ya mane se hu se o ade we mintimi ye ba enka se ubetima aye a untumi ye that time no nipa no wa man wodi na adwene na ada tu so se ubaya ama no a wanya ama no e ba ha no that moment no ade a obaka ina yankopo ankasa wasi mpaibo a wagine fast because obi tumi bom pae yankopo me pese e botuma di 1 year atana yankopo betiem e bi o 6 months ba yankopo ankasa wasi nipa wakasa waji direct ena nipa wasisi no yes ade we motuma ya ma o amanya ma o se nipa se ma ja o ni yankopo say instant waji yes yet enduru 1 month and 2 what can yankopo say waji ne mpaibo ama no.
According to Nana Agyenkwa, when you pray to God, sometimes it takes time. But one prayer that God listens to and deals with instantly is a prayer from someone who has been cheated. The very moment this cheated person says, this is what he's done to me, God, I leave him to you. Instantly, God starts working with that prayer and doing what the person says. So you should abhor cheating.
Intisa bibi say no. Asamono eboduru entema mahwe mumie no ntemu no wan one no kure so oba no ene no kure a bema no opewo ompewo oba no obodi na chi sa ama this die ankopa ka se wo utama so a oboko anane tama so aboko ba se unda na chi unja na chi di enye
wompene
mentasi ye
wompene se obeja na chi
because ade a meba ye no said that oba no se no wudi na chi a se no waye yi upese wonyini fro ho that report no ebaduru mentema some say ampa say bema no opase opana because you ontro ho oba bi obeto ba chontro but
who say no cre
say enokwe say bema no oba no woni na start ene waye yi opase wonyini influence to me na Agyenkwa be the same Your Jumabia, yeah, me do Beman, woody, and a bay at a coche boiler. Yes. Oba bia no oba wintim abon se oba papa oba bia oba win oba se oba ina your baller this oba na win the actual chance no
no kwana
oba say yes oba no
na se sebi wo free me se na edro no so afri
debi say edro no ya ehunhum na mimi free ma honhum zo mo de omo ho yes tam bia ene honhum omo wade ba ko honhum se wo ya de ema wa se honhum se ne tam so a oba frɛ de woni gi say na mi wo enti mi ni wa hwema mi enti omo
be ba betwa
yes enti omo wo say alaka wode say promise no omo gi tum che ye nipa yes
nti nana Agyenkwa we de ye ba be wie se me ne oba net na se me se me mpani biem is it by force say wo be mama don by force
there be
eno we adwuma ben na wom
okay me da se na wa bosa no some say ye ho because of CCA.
Okay.
So
your job is to deal with cheating, people who cheat their fellow people. That's what you stand there for.
Me honhum jomani. There no baby anokwa no ho na yefa.
Okay.
Ada me ntimi me fama no empaka. But there much my end by ya amount. What I say. Nti oba no bebre so ho omutumi frɛ me. Oba say ono ofega na ha wo de oba na da kwa abochire. Tam na oba na aya Allah wanya ne papers no afre oba che be ma no so wono so wo wadi yes oba say be ma ne kase kwa ombu no opie eja be ma no kwa otumi ko fa be ma foforo de wabo fa wo tam a unye obia no ade wa kwa ene wa ye obia ese oso bira wa bre no umpipa ne nso ma no wo so ampa oba me do no me da ba ntene se onso wa pipa ne nso ama wa pipa me nso ama ne wa ya papers nti na wa forget no odi nam sa juma bisi nipa no so wo friend me na Agyenkwa matchimi aye amano.
So a man who has been badly cheated on by a woman he has invested so much in, and then this woman starts misbehaving and starts maltreating the man. If you get in touch with me, I'm able to solve these issues. Place where truth has to be placed and sort what has to be sorted. And Agyenkwa, watch there. You've taught us a lot. You know, I've enjoyed your conversation, point by point, what we do that makes us broke, or what we do that cause hardship upon ourselves, lies, cheating, the way we talk to people, the places we go and what we do. These are some of the things that we do that gives us hardship. Nana, me da say obi ewo asembi sebi.
Okay.
Ebia okasa by heart ana ono ehu se ma ye dwuma hwe nkoso ma me fa ha me de tale ana awai me kodo we a enkosi aga me jana na me bedo we a enkosi aga bibia ye sekatu obi sa wo ho a otime boa
yetumi boa no and before you boa wo no so ye behwe okra no wo de no because of entumi ye just like that our no ya de miensa sa obi edi nisa ehya wa bra bom obi ho because of obi ho otum wo won pe wasam won ye ne hwi
but opeso sell
just won pe wasam and otum obutuma ko sell and secondly beye etumi eka ho bi ansa na ye honhom boni what I say mo so obi ho woni oba ada na wa yiro oba no no bra twitwini baby ekokoto no woni wo de wo dem a wo dem ono so honhom no ebia baby a wo se basa bola efin no gacha no onso ne fie no se na wo hwe se wo fie kase a ono so ebia wo so ne fie no na watu obi obotumi toilet etumi twini abontin to baby a ade na ekoto no woni honhom a yo ho eni etumi se wa brabo nti before e behwe no ye behwe wo de no de na ekoso ye obi na ye wo ana ye wan kasa wo problem akoso ama wo ho and some atuma solve problem ama wo.
Wow. Before we solve some of these spiritual problems, we look at three things. Is it someone who is causing it? Is it your own actions or inactions which is causing it, or it is mere sheer witchcraft from elsewhere? Sometimes you use condom, you remove it, and then you just throw it somewhere. Maybe you throw it on the street, you throw it in a gutter, you throw it in the bush. For all you know, that bush you are seeing could be the house of a spirit. Your condom falls in this bad spirit's house. The spirit possesses the condom, your sperms, and then do what they have to do with it. I know a few guys here are guilty of that. Then, or you ease this one. If you go to most of our zongos here, you know, like they will just throw it in your face. You ease, tie it in a rubber, and just throw it in the bush, throw it in the gutter, throw it somewhere. For all you know, where that shit is going to fall could be one bad demon's house. This demon, even human being, if you throw shit into his house, he won't forgive you. Talk less of a demon. They will come after you. So some actions of ours are the causes of what we're experiencing. So that is what they look at. Is it your actions or inaction? Is it somebody who just hates you and wants to destroy you? Or it is witchcraft?
Okay. Obabi, aware. Kwanya omofa enye ne simple. Mano, omuye omo we na mojane a. Omo page no. Obon say wala twetwene gata mo. Ene honhom so wo 3 cm bebi a cm free buy no. Oho na obofa. Nti obon say wawuro mu.
One of the easiest ways women get married spiritually is through how they dispose of their sanitary parts. Some of them just remove it and drop it in gutters or drop it in a dustbin. The spirit can trace the scent and go for the part and marry you. Some of them are not even aware that they have husbands in the spirit.
First, when ukunu asama muka mudi yesiri no sesi amuka na yentokwa I want to asem we enya ntokwa asem because honhom no ono so ofeli jealous opese wonya ade bia ukunu no ebaja wo na woni ni entena yes so we ade bia always
there's confusion. Yes. One way you can identify that, hey, it is possible you are married spiritually is formerly what you used to say to your husband that you guys take as jokes, or what he used to say to you that you take as jokes and you laugh about it. All of a sudden, when you say that same thing or when he says that same thing to you, you both get angry and there's confusion. This is happening because the spirit is also jealous, and the spirit will do anything to sow the seed of confusion between you and your husband, so that eventually you divorce and then the spirit can possess you completely. Nana Agyenkwa, ye bet chichiri ano ne abono power hat. Ya check information ni bia amanfo asom. But say opese udu number 2 dwa na obi efrel ebisebisa ahintamu nsema obetimi ebisa.
No problem. My number no 0241 886277.
Kabium
0241 886277. Nana Agyenkwa milamba no bebi a wo yana ofre ma bebi a ya hawo wo bebi a wo amana na ojuma enkoso ana krata asem na hawo ya twa so sa wo de wakwa amana ne wakwa che wo sa wo ne krata wo di amanfo krata na wo de Allah bebi se no ya batuma agwa wo yankopon tuminti wo sa e batuma so krata oba na wo pese wo ni ntina a oba na atwa so wo ma ya so ntia se no kure se oba no wo pese wo ni ntina enye se wo pese wo ni nda na wo nja no se awariya
wo pese wo dono ware na
se oba no wontia se ma okura wo ma ya so ntia e batuma ya ama wo no oba na atina
Nana Agyenkwa dino cry de Nana wa betre ade ye da wase me gidi se ahwefo nso eni age cause we bie niam mu akere why any simple ama obia betimi asom ne ye de aboy bra. Thank you very much, and I'm sure say ye be santenasi bie ebrepem. Great. Nana has said a lot, and thankfully I've been able to, interpret it for you to understand where he's coming from. He spoke largely on why people go through hardship from childhood till death, and the things that we do to bring this hardship, untold hardship, upon us. And I'm sure you've learned something from it. If you want to get in touch with him, if you end up calling, ask all the questions you'd love to ask and do your enquiries and understand what you're going in for and what questions you're asking for Nana Agyenkwa to help explain things to you. All right.
Say maya adama obi adeni anyeye this juma we me say enyemi juma but e juma machuma ya me ya eyeye right. So the ball is in your court. You decide what you want to do, but just know that we as Vibes in 5 and me myself
we distance ourselves. So whatever decision you take, it is solely your decision, and be convinced. Ask all the questions you want to ask to be convinced fully before you make a move, because we won't be held reliable for your move. My name is Arnold Ben Elavanyo. Nana Agyenkwa has been my guest. Eddie has been on the cameras, and director one, Mr. Brown, Papi, Pretty Precious. Thanks for watching. We out.